Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Splatoon 3. My name is Pico, and for those of you who do not know, this is a Hydra, as always. This weapon is always my main. I always come back to it. It's one of my favorite weapons, as well as these main five right here. Uh, these are about the main five that I stick with, and that's what I usually play. But I've started everything at least once, so I kind of know my way around everything. I think I mentioned that before, but we're just gonna get right into it. So we're playing Rain Hydra today, since Spot Zones is up, and Hydra is a very good backline weapon for that, for taking care of enemies and providing paint to the zone. So we're gonna do that today. Now, for those of you, for people who want to play Hydra, you always have to keep advised that Hydra is a weapon that requires a lot of attention. Like you don't just pick it up and then have a bunch of power. Like these two rings alone can kill 8 enemies pretty well, but in a moving pattern, you can probably kill 7 in the training area. Let's see if I can. 5, and I missed. But you can kill 7 in here if you have enough skill, but it's more than just about having a charge and laying out tons of damage, tons of power. One ring alone can max out at 1,000 damage. So this weapon is not about damage output. It's not about power. This weapon is also a lot about attention. Because with this weapon, as soon as you need to be in the right place, especially. Like, there are places that you are supposed to be where you can see the majority of the map and have the most clear shots. Because if you're not there, then your team can definitely suffer a loss. You have to pay attention to flanking in the enemy very much. This weapon requires a lot of the mind. You can't just willy-nilly your way into a game with this weapon. So I try to kind of have a more move up when I'm playing Hydra. As if you're playing a backline, you are going to be attacked very quickly because no one likes backlines in their area. Backlines are extremely dangerous. I think I can move up a little bit. You got to be very cautious. Not go too fast about it. Yep, that's what I expected. Hydras, especially, are the people who are most sought out to be killed because Hydras carry so much of the team on their backs. So this is a better placement, honestly. I pushed a bit too far, and that was the reason for my demise. You push too far, you're going to lose, especially with a Hydra. Especially with any backline. You cannot push too far. You have to remain kind of in the back and point out all the support. Yeah, people are constantly wanting me dead because I'm a danger. I'm a risk to the other team. And risk cannot go without attention. People are always going to want me dead as a background. That's just a common thing. Okay, so we're going to try something a little bit different here. We're going to push a little bit. Dangerous. Someone's going to flank on the right here. That guy is lucky to be alive. Like, wow. But yeah, this weapon. This episode's not gonna go by without like a little bit of a chat, and this is why I can't have a chat. If we don't focus, we're definitely gonna lose because Hydra requires a lot of work. It's not willy nilly. Yep, that checks out. And yeah, this is what happens if I'm not paying attention. If I get into the wrong placement, people can easily push me, and that's a bad idea. Hydra has too much power to wait. And bomb spamming is very common. Yeah. No one got the giant controller while he was targeted at me. Typical. Now I have to push back in, otherwise we're gonna lose. This kind of relies heavily on me right now. Ah! And that's why you cannot be distracted. So, sorry I'm not talking that much. But in between these rounds, I'm going to be talking about some stuff. Time to... Hydras cannot be played without a lot of work. There are some weapons that can be, such as the splatter shot, but nobody likes the splatter shot. Nobody likes doing that because people don't work with the weapon. But Hydras, they require a lot of work, just like a relationship does. You can't, in editing, especially in YouTube videos, you can't, most editors and the people who play the games, they edit straight to all the good parts, because that's all that people want to see. But in relationships, there's not going to be all the good parts. There's not going to be everything perfect and fine. There's going to be times where things don't go well. There's going to be times your partner's not happy. There's going to be times that you're unhappy. There's going to be times that you guys are going to fight. That's just going to happen. There's not a relationship in the world where the fight is. There's going to be disagreements. That's going to be a thing. It's how you handle those that matter. You have to work through them, just as if you were working through anything, really. If you're working on something on your dream for a long period of time, or a weapon that you've been working on of getting better, there's gonna be times where you're not gonna want to do it. There's gonna be times you don't want to. It's too much work. But if you don't do it, it's gonna suffer. Your relationship's gonna suffer. Your life is gonna suffer. The skill that you're trying to build up is gonna suffer. So you always have to work through the hard parts to get to the good stuff. And I'm sorry I can't edit very much. That's why I'm sticking away from some games that might require editing some boring parts. But I might play those at some point and without editing and see if you guys like them. If you guys prefer editing, I can always try that later in life. But as of right now, weapon, I'm probably going to be playing games like Splatoon, which I don't need a lot of editing since games are since games are like 5 minutes each. This is what I mean when I say. Yeah. Wipe out? Great. What was my team doing? Well, a Hydra is very powerful and requires a lot of work. If my teammates don't do crap or throw themselves into a game to no avail, there's definitely. This is going to be dangerous to hop down. Yeah. Fizzy bomb. But I got a kill. Have to take what you can get. Might not be a lot all the time. And now you see, since the last time I played and I had good wins and good teammates, this is what matchmaking does. It's now pairing me up with, it's going to pair me up with bad encounters like this. And I'm going to have a losing streak for a little bit. So that's wonderful. But I got to move up. And I'll take what I can get. It's not easy. Anything that you want in life and anything that it has value is not easy. You can't just get everything you want for free. It takes a lot of work. And that's just the fact of life. It's about builds the character for you if you are willing to do the work in order to get that goodness. Aha, nailed it. There's a certain spot that's right here that if you hit about right here, maybe about this way and a little bit this way, the Booyah Bomb will kill all four. If it's a little bit to the left, that one will, if it's a little bit to the left this way, that one will not be popped. A little bit to the right, that one will not be popped. So finding the right Booyah Bomb placement can be a bit tricky. And your range might say, okay, it's in crosshairs here, but it's not in crosshairs here. Don't believe it. It still hits harder. And it has fall off damage. Hydras can not pierce through, but it can definitely destroy a Tinderbrella shield in a quick fashion and take out the Tinderbrella user behind it. As well as bubblers, or what, I don't remember what they're called off the top of my head. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were playing. We're not. I thought I was waiting on something. My bad. But it can pop through the force field that some weapons have and shred anyone inside. This weapon has more shredding power than a heavy edit splatling, which has like almost double the fire rate. But yeah, I hope you guys can... Amazing. I hope you guys can learn something from me as we all take a walk through life together. You never know what someone else is going through, and you should always give them the benefit of the doubt and make sure you walk with them. Flamlets. No, I'll show you guys another weapon. This is a splat charger. I can give you guys a quick tour. Splat charger is always very accurate, and as you can see, there is a laser on it. I haven't played charger in a while, so I'm going to take a little bit of training and work my way up. It has piercing effects, can only kill once it has a full charge. If you let go before it's full charge, it's only going to do partial. You can store the charge in ink, but not for long. The best way to kind of hide your laser, because your enemies will be able to see it too, is to either look down and then look up. And you can be slow with it, because the human brain takes about 3 seconds to react, or not 3 seconds, but 0.3 seconds to react, which is fast enough for you to sometimes players have a higher reaction time and they can see you aiming for them. And if you miss once, they're going to be on the alert, but that still gives you a little bit of an advantage. You can look up, get a shot, and then if you really master the weapon, you can go like this and whip it. Oof. Now, of course, patience is always key. If you're like shaking and then you miss and you're close, that's not gonna cut it. This weapon is about getting the kills that matter. There was no, I filed for the wrong team. I filed for the wrong game. No, thank you. If there was a Hydra standing about this height on a platform, and I could only see their head. It was on Scorch Gorge, and I was about this far away. Popped him and ran off. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just have this urge that I just pick a target. I have tunnel vision, so if I see a target, I have to kill them. I have to take them out. It has to be me. And that's a bad thing. Like, I need to be open to surroundings, and I'm getting better about it. Like, oh, can't get that one, and things like that. But that round that I got the Hydra, I saw the Hydra was on the other team. And something clicked inside me that said, I'm going to get that guy. It's going to be me. And I did. Now, Chargers have a hard time protecting themselves. You got to be... There's no... Great. 2 Splat Chargers on the same team. I don't see why that... Hey, I'll get more kills than you. Where's the other guy? Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. These guys are they're pushing in early before they even take the tower, so that way they can spawn camp and take the win. Very dirty. No one likes it. Everyone's mean about this, and I'm not playing very well. I pushed too hard on that other player. I'm sorry. I need to turn off my notifications. These guys are being dirty. They're spawn camping on purpose. These guys are dirty. And, matchmaking also screwed us over by... I don't care. I got it. That kicked me off. He was moving strictly into spawn camp, and that's unacceptable. Fudge bucket. It always lasts. That special always lasts way too long. They're gonna win because they are cheap jerks who don't understand any honor for themselves or have no self-respect. Those people who I know, I just said give them the benefit of the doubt, but that was just strictly being mean. They don't care about any type of mercy. Mercy is giving a grace, and it's always a good idea to show some mercy. Because you can break a lot of hearts, you can destroy and do a lot of damage by not caring and showing no mercy, and you can get on top that way. But you can definitely heal a lot of hearts by showing some mercy. Now, which one's more valuable? That's for you to decide. But there's only one correct answer. Okay, that was not my intention. Fit there. That sucked. Okay. Yo. Yo. Frosty Sun. Okay, this is a better comp. That's a rigged comp. Not exactly rigged, but ugh. Washing machine, Luna Blaster, double of them. Ugh. That's a nightmare. Yeah, yeah, Luna Blaster. I feel like that thing's brain. I mean, I haven't played in 3 months. I'm not in the right spot. Manta Maria is a hard spot for chargers. There's hard locations that don't quite fit. It's Yep. You're not allowed to have teams in series, and that's what makes it fair, but these people could be just playing together. Like, these people could be an organized team, and that's not exactly fair, especially the players who just are looking to have a good time and record a video. Ah, you took me kill, rude. It was gonna be sick. Everyone was gonna love it, and everyone was gonna like me. Not anymore. Son of a washing machine. That guy plays Fortnite. He jumps a lot. I'm not a fan of Fortnite. I'm just not. Yeah. Fudge! Son of a double bomb. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's not like you guys can be any more insecure. So insecure about their skill level that they have to use double bomb. You can't reach me. You can't reach me either. Oh, somebody got this nibble. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a squid tag on that. Ninja squid user. Insecure ninja squid user. Yep, I'm gonna die. Typical. Teammates, push for me. Help. Help me. My teammates are doing good. Like, they're doing it. I'm gonna die. Caught up. I remember the times where had enough skill level, enough accuracy, and enough training where someone would spawn a crab tank and I would take it out with one shot, just right over the top, nail that quarter space of a shot. You know how satisfying that is? My teammates all abandoned me. You know, one thing I wish about Fizzy Bomb is that I have times where I throw a Fizzy Bomb and it's midair, well, any type of bomb. I throw it and it's midair and it hasn't activated yet, and someone kills me and then it just disappears. Like, that doesn't Fizzy Bomb helps the team to such a degree. It could provide paint, it could provide spacing, it could provide a lot of different things. Manta Maria is so difficult for chargers. There's too many hidden spaces, too many grates, too many things that enemies can easily work around, and that's not good for any backliner in general. So we're gonna change gear and we're gonna go maybe one more round. Heavy edit's good. Yeah, I'll show you guys heavy edit. I was talking about it earlier. It has double the fire rate of a Hydra. Not like this. Like this is that just seems normal. But once I double charge it, oh, the power. But yet the Hydra shreds faster. And this thing doesn't have much of a damage output. Of course, you have to rationalize whatever, is it lasts longer when it's firing slower, but this provides more shredding power. And Crab Tank gives you a feeling of power, but it's kind of useless if all the enemies are hidden away, because the bombs don't do enough damage, in my opinion. Give me the Crab Tank back. Okay, never mind. Typical. Uni. Brat, yeah. E-leader. That means accuracy. But we have an E-leader too. So I'm a support weapon. I'm supposed to be more midline, almost up front. And my short range command. I'm just outside the and they flanked us because no one was paying attention to us. Of course, we flanked them. Open is just chaotic. Series is a more fair battle between players. It's just how it is. Series is actually taken seriously. Open is just a lot of dirty players who don't care about like the game itself. They just want to win. That's it. And they'll use any cheap method, even if it provides no self-respect to them. And if you feel like you're getting overrun, always build special. I know I did very bad in my last few rounds. Building special can turn the tide and can kind of give you a little push that you need in order to get started. It's a good time. And yes, I use not Ninja Squid. I use thermal ink. I find it helpful, especially as a stringer. It's difficult to track enemies and shoot over walls and stuff. Thermal ink is helpful. You can't hide behind that. Ah, they have lead. That's great. Ha! They made a mistake and accidentally deployed the bubbler shield, whatever, underneath the break. Now that's helpful. And blasters are continuously annoying by being able to shoot around corners in a way. And the blast should only go left, right, up, and down. It should not go forward. But yeah, because they say so. That's which is very because it increases their range by and putting Kraken or on tower is annoying. But if you're a Hydra, you can negate that by shoving them off tower. Very amusing. Very easy to do to shove an enemy off tower with a Hydra, especially a Kraken. Because Krakens think, oh, they have all the power, and they jump on the tower, and they're like, this will be finished over. And then when you take that Hydra and you just blast them off the tower because you have the power and the shredding power and the fire rate, it stops them. It stops them in their tracks. Very satisfying. So I'm having a very bad time in this gaming world of Splatoon. 9 and 5, not bad, but Luna Blasters will always be annoying. I have a thing of people. Why do people have to be so? Ugh. We don't want to go down this path, though. I think that humanity can get back on its feet if people act like that. But of course, we have so many people who just don't care. Who steal, who hurt, who lie, who cheat. I don't like it. Humanity restoration. Always helpful. We all need a bit of that. Restore our faith. Almost difficult sometimes. Freeze. Maybe I'm in the wrong place with it. Yeah, maybe I need to do it here. Not up here, but up here. Oh, that guy. He wants me. But he didn't. Okay. Man, that Ely is good. Our Ely is good. Ah, right behind me. I didn't notice the shots until it was too late. Neo Splashomatic. Splashomatic are apparently meta. I don't see them that way too much. I mean, they do have very good accuracy and very good fire rate for a weapon like that. Am I gonna die? But Splooshomatic are hard to get close. Unless you have Ninja Squid. Oh. Ninja Squid I'm not a big fan of either. I prefer to work hard and manage to push my way in with hard work instead of just making it. People always say work smarter, not harder, but I think there's definitely a limit between working smarter and working and sealing a victory that didn't belong. I couldn't get out of it. I was preparing for a one-on-one assault and in the attack and defense, and the bomb caught me off guard. Guardian of my team. You don't know. I'm the guardian. My team swims into a box. My what happened there? Did he get behind me? Oh, he's lagging. No, he's not. Okay, I thought the shots were not registering. I thought he was lagging. Dangerous game to play against. I almost got him. I almost got him. You know what's fun with a Hydra sometimes? Oh, he had Haunt. It's shredding through a vacuum so fast and impact so fast that they don't have a chance to fire off their shot before they're dead. It's satisfying. Shredding through them so fast. I took you with me, bud. I'm not gonna deal with that. This victory belongs to us. I'd like to thank my mom. No. Yeah, finish it. Thank you. And that is all the time we have for today, this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry that this series is kind of heavy right now. 3 videos, while I only have 2 other videos that actually have a difference. I just feel like playing Splatoon. But of course, if you guys want to see something different, leave a game name in the comments and just say or anything, and I'll take a look at it and I'll see if I can play it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.